You driving?
Some Plan Bs are smarter than others. If you're drinking, don't drive. RBT means you need a Plan B. Authorised by New South Wales Government, Sydney.
Steve, good to be back after a pretty good Ashes for you.
Yeah, it is nice to be home. We've had a good week at home, spent it just chilled out, relaxing, and now back into training, so looking forward to that as well.
What's the brief now for you before the return Ashes?
Well, just work hard for the next couple of weeks, see what happens with the one-day stuff in India, and then if I get picked on that, and then I guess just try and perform for New South Wales in the Ryobi Cup and in the Shield. So just try and get my form up and ready for the first test of the Ashes.
You must be really happy about how you went at the Ashes personally.
Yeah, I'm relatively happy. I would have liked to have got a couple more big scores with the starts that I got, but yeah, look, I'm pretty happy to get the first 100 out of the way. That was I guess a chance to get the monkey off my back a little bit, and hopefully it's smooth sailing from here on in.
And your bowling, was it something that you had worked on pretty hard leading up to the Test series?
Probably not as much as I would have liked to, but it's a chance for me now to get some volume in there and start working on that, and hopefully it'll play a part during the summer.
A few people have said you've got the potential to be a real Test all-rounder, bowling all-rounder. Do you see that for yourself in the future?
I think probably a batting all-rounder's probably a fair assessment. Obviously it's something that I need to keep working at. It's a pretty handy string to have to my bow, so if I can keep working at that, it's always going to be a good thing.
Ashley Mallett said you could be the new Richie Benaud, mate.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. Yeah, look, for me at the moment, it's more probably about concentrating on my batting and having my bowling there. I've got the chance to work on it for the next couple of weeks and hopefully get some volume and some consistency there as well.
Hitting a 6 to bring up your 100, is that nerves or confidence?
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think it was obviously Jonathan Trott was bowling, so I thought there was a bit of a chance. I probably wouldn't have done quite the same thing if it were Stuart Broad or Jimmy Anderson. So I saw the opportunity there to get it out of the way, and it came off.
Were you given a reason why you're not in the one-day squad at the moment?
I think it's just a good chance. I had a little bit of a quad strain, so it was only very minor, but I think it was a good chance for me to get home and to have a bit of a break after what was a long series. I think I've only had about 7 days home in the last 7 months, so to get a bit of time at home and freshen up and get myself ready for what's coming up.
Well, some of the blokes have almost been on the road all year, haven't they? And they will be right up to the start of the Ashes. It must be so hard to keep it together.
Well, obviously we love doing it, but I think there comes a time where you can sometimes, be a bit physically and mentally exerted. So it's a good chance to come back and just freshen up for a week or two, and then get back into the heavy workloads of training.
Ashley Matt was also saying that he thinks you should have a spinning mentor. Have you been consulting anyone on that capacity?
Well, Stuart McGill's around quite a bit with New South Wales at the moment. He came into training the other day and had a look at us bowl, and he's someone that I can speak to in the future, and he's very good at coaching spin bowling, so particularly leg spin bowling. So yeah, he's someone that I'm going to look to try and pick the brain of in the future.
Do we know anything about who's captaining New South Wales yet this year?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. You'll have to ask the coaching staff. I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Season's approaching.
It's getting pretty close, yep. I'm sure whoever takes up the role is going to be ready for it, and going to look to get the Blues a winning title this year.